We got Liga MX round 5. Good morning, everybody. First game up, we got Necaxa up against San Luis. San Luis on the road. This one's pretty simple. For me personally, Necaxa has just been on such a downward spiral. I don't want anything to do with them. Not just losing games, but it's their second game in a row where they've gotten at least one red card, and I'm not really liking. I'm just not liking. I'm just not liking that vibe that's going on in Necaxa. So, and San Luis has managed to keep things close with all their games, even though they haven't lost all their games, but the games that they did lose, they managed to keep it close. One of them being against Chivas, who is the top team right now in the standings. So for me, I'm gonna take San Luis straight up money line. I think they get the job done. It would not surprise me if we get something like a draw, though, just because Necaxa has been so bad, and maybe they start to turn things around and manage to pull off a draw and salvage a point. Same thing for San Luis, kind of. They end up just salvaging a point on the road. But overall, I like the San Luis side a lot more than I like the Necaxa side of things. Another game that I think is pretty simple, at least simple enough to avoid. We got Tigres at home, Santos on the road. Santos is just conceding way too many goals, guys. They're conceding way too many goals, have too many defensive problems before I even look in their direction. I would take maybe Santos +2. Maybe you might get a good price on it. Even then, I don't think it's worth it. I think your best bet is probably the both teams to score yes at -132. As many problems as Santos have had defensively, it wouldn't surprise me if they can pull off at least one goal. Score ends up being 4 or 5 to 1, something like that, and you still hit your both teams to score with avoiding any type of results. So that's the only way I'd look. I'd look both teams to score. Santos +2, maybe. Even then, that's a very, very big maybe. Tigres in the first half, that's another possible one. Tigres over 1.5 in the first half. Also one that I wouldn't doubt that one either. I think that one's also a good one. It's very possible Tigres can just score two right off the bat in the first half, and your bet wins. So that's the only way I would bet this game, other than an actual result. I just think there's no value on it. So I think Tigres is gonna win pretty easily, pretty convincingly. So I have no choice in the winner. I would probably just go with both teams to score. So still a lot more valuable than the Tigres game, but Chivas is at the top of the standings, guys. They have won all 4 of their matches. So here is my plan with Chivas, guys. Every season, every year, there's a team that has some crazy winning streak, and 4-0 right now is not really all that crazy for Liga MX standards, but these winning streaks come to an end, and I want to cash big to catch that. I want to cash big, cash out big, catching that losing game. And sometimes it's against teams that you don't expect. I don't think it's going to be Mazatlan, if I'm being honest. I don't think so, but I do want to be on the Mazatlan +1.5 side. I think if I look deeper into this, maybe we might get +1.5 or maybe -145 around there. If I had to guess, I haven't checked it. I got to look into it, but I would have to guess that it's around there. I think Chivas can win this one very convincingly because it is Mazatlan. They're Again, not a lot of good things going on in Mazatlan. I think this is about to be their last season. So even then, things are looking kind of gloom for Mazatlan, to say the least. So I would play the Mazatlan +1.5, trying to see if this game is the one that they're gonna lose. And I wouldn't say I'll bet a major, or at least a heavy part of my bankroll with it, because it is Mazatlan +1.5, and I know things can be unexpected, but I just don't think it's going to be this Mazatlan team to break that winning streak. I would take both teams to score. I think if Mazatlan is going to score, it is going to be at home, and they are at home on this one. So I think your best play is the both team to score. Again, I think the best play, or another good play, is the over. I think over 3 we can get there. I think we can get over 3. Obviously, Chivas doing most of that heavy lifting, but it just would not surprise me because Mazatlan and Puebla got this similar thing where if they're at home, they're probably going to score. On the road, a lot less of a threat. So I think we're gonna see goals in this one. At least gonna get to. I think we're at least gonna get to 3. I don't think you're gonna get. I think it's gonna be quite a struggle to get to 4, but I think we're gonna at least get a 3. Meaning Chivas probably takes this 2-1. You can also take Chivas in the first half if you really want to play the Chivas side of things. But even then, I've seen first half, second go 0-0. But this is a good Chivas team, guys. This team is firing on all cylinders. And here on the channel, we called it late. We were on Chivas in that second half of last season, and that momentum definitely carried on over to this season. But we caught a lot of good games with Chivas last season. This season, all that value is gone, as you could see. But that's all right. We're gonna catch something valuable on the opposite side. I just don't think this is the game. So I'll take Mazatlan plus 1.5 in a lean. I don't think it's an official pick yet. I gotta see what kind of price I get on it. But I do like the both teams to score quite a bit more than the rest of them. So I'll take the both teams to score for minus 130. Last game of the night, we have Tijuana at home, Puebla coming in on the road. I think this is a Tijuana spot, guys. No question about it. I don't like Puebla as much on the road as I do at home. This one's simple for me. It's going to be Tijuana straight up money line. And I'm going to take a quick look at the prop. Tijuana to record a shutout win. I'm going to take a quick look at it. So if you just give me a second, I'll pull it up. So here it is. It's close enough. It's not exact. It's not what I thought it was named under, but it's okay. It's close enough. So to keep a clean sheet, I think Tijuana is going to record a shutout win, if I'm being honest. I don't think Puebla is going to end up scoring anything. So I like this for a slight sprinkle. They can even win 1-0 and we're all good. Tijuana to keep a clean sheet for plus 158, but obviously I like the money line a lot more, less complicated, but I don't think it's impossible, and I don't think it's very hard to believe that Tijuana can keep a clean sheet against Puebla in Tijuana. So I like that side of things, and that's gonna finish off Friday's card, guys. I'll see you here for Saturday. And man, with hockey season on a break, I'm gonna definitely be paying more attention to Liga MX. But it's Friday, guys. Money making Friday. Let's get it, and I'll see you guys here for Saturday's card.